Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cody Brockway back with another episode of Brockway's Vinyl Bites. Woohoo! Yeah, yeah! And of course, as usual, in the co-captain's chair, we have Mr. Has Shit All to Say, Kermit the Frog. And he's still got shit all to say, but he loves sitting there touching himself, watching us talk. Anyway, so you probably know what this video is about if you actually clicked on the video and read the title, or you're looking at my shirt. But we received some great news today. One of my all-time favorite drummers has rejoined one of my all-time favorite bands, and that is Mike Portnoy has officially rejoined Dream Theater, and I'm in shock. I can't believe it. I'm so elated. I loved Mike Mangini, his fill-in replacement guy, but I'm so happy to see Mike back with the band too. You know, I'm a big fan of Portnoy, and this is going to be epic. So I wake up this morning, and I go on Snapchat. I'm not even out of bed yet. I go on Snapchat, and I check the group chat with me and a couple of my friends, and my one friend goes, "So what do you think about the news of Mike Portnoy rejoining Dream Theater, Cody?" And I was like, I didn't even respond to him at that point. I was just like, I have to go fact check this myself, because stuff gets misconstrued all the time online, right? So you just never know, right? And so I go on Google, Mike Portnoy rejoining Dream Theater. Sure enough, I see Blabbermouth. It's like, okay, and it's got the quotes from the band, including from Mike Mangini, and quotes from Portnoy and James Labrie and John Petrucci and all that. So I go on the band's official Facebook page, and sure enough, on the Dream Theater official verified page, with a little check mark, yeah, Mike Portnoy has officially fucking rejoined Dream Theater. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw this coming at all. Future Cody here. I forgot to mention that I was so excited about this news when my friend told me this, that once I fact-checked it all and found out that it was legit, I literally jumped up out of bed and ran around my house telling everyone I live with, which is just family members, but still. I just ran around the house saying, "Oh my God, Mike Portnoy's back in Dream Theater." I was calling my dad. I was, like, just texting up my other friends, being like, "Yeah, Mike Portnoy's back in the band. He's back in Dream Theater." Even some of my friends who don't listen to Dream Theater, I'm texting them like, because I'm so excited, and I'm still fucking excited about it. Anyway, that's it for Future Cody. We'll bring it back to the video now. I am so blown away, and I'm so elated to see this. I loved Mike Mangini, but I love Mike Portnoy, and I got to see them with Mike Mangini. That's where I got this t-shirt from, was the concert just a couple months ago, and I guess I'm lucky to have seen that show now, because Mike Portnoy's back in the band, and I love Mike Portnoy. I cannot wait for they have a new album coming out. I'm so excited to hear the new album and to hopefully go see them on the tour. But I have a lot of excitement, and I have a lot of questions about maybe what the band might do. This is all open for discussion, so maybe if you guys feel the same way or have more questions, than what I'm about to bring up to you right now, then leave them in the comments. Please let me know. But first, before we get into the questions I have to ask about Mike Portnoy and the wondering of what's going to happen when he rejoins the band, I'm going to get into the history. So back in late 2010, he had decided, for personal reasons, which is known among many Dream Theater fans, that he was going to leave Dream Theater. And for the next 13 years, which would bring us kind of up to now, he's been in numerous bands, all of which are great, pretty much. Flying Colours, the Neil Morse Band, Transatlantic. Some of those bands he was in when he was previously in Dream Theater, but he put more time into them at this point. Then we got Sons of Apollo, we got the Winery Dogs, which is, he's actually out on tour somewhere in the States right now, I believe, with the Winery Dogs. And then, boom, now he's back in Dream Theater. I'm so shocked. And so when he first left, they hosted a big thing. There's a big documentary about it, looking for the right guy to fill the spot. And they chose Mike Mangini, and he was with them for 13 years. He did like 5 albums or something with them. All of which are pretty good, especially the last one, A View from the Top of the World. I really liked that album. That's the most recent one, and that was really good. But he's out and Portnoy's back in. So I guess Mike Mangini will go back to, because he's actually from the Berklee School of Music. He was the teacher there. So he's probably going back to do that. And Portnoy's coming back in Dream Theater full time. Wow. That's just crazy to me. I love it. But some of the questions I've got, because there was a lot of cool things that the band used to do when Portnoy was in the band in the 90s and 2000s that they stopped doing for the last 13 years, you know, where he wasn't in the band at all. And so I'm wondering if they're going to go back to doing certain stuff. Like they used to go out live and they would take certain albums like Number of the Beast or Metallica's Master of Puppets or Deep Purple's Made in Japan, countless others, I'm sure. And they would learn that whole album, or yeah, they would learn those specific albums, and they'd go out and play them live in concert. I got the CDs of some of them. And like even on bonus tracks on certain albums, they would have studio covers. Like I know on Black Clouds and Silver Linings, they had a bonus disc that had a bunch of covers like Iron Maiden's To Tame a Land, Stargazer by Rainbow, and Tenement Funster Medley by Queen, which is excellent, by the way. But that's all stuff that they stopped doing when Mike left the band. And so I'm wondering if they are going to pick back up where they left off, so to say, in that department, because I thought that was kind of cool. You know, I liked that. You know, and their take on classic albums was always pretty interesting too. So maybe they'll go out and pull some stuff like that again. That'd be really cool. I also have to wonder if, because there's at least 5 solid albums that Mangini played on that are really, really good. And so I'm wondering if Mike will come back and play any of those songs that he wasn't on. Now, I don't know if that will happen, but I think it'd be pretty cool to see Mike at least play one of those songs, like The Alien, which actually won a Grammy. You know, he'd play The Alien or Answering the Call or something from the last album, or you know, something from Dramatic Turn of Events, or maybe just 1 or 2 songs here and there. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see his take on those tunes and see what he does with them. But if he chooses to not play them, I totally understand that too. I'm just a fan of the band, you know? Another thing is his vocals. He used to have certain vocals on their albums, like on Systematic Chaos, and various vocals throughout songs here and there in their catalog, which was another thing that was missing when he left the band, because Mike Mangini didn't do any singing or talking at all. And so I'm wondering if we'll get more of that, more of his backing vocals and things like that. He also used to talk to the audience a lot, so I could see him possibly going back to doing some of that again. But I'm not sure, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see where this goes and the future of Dream Theater. With this news, you know, I already knew that they were working on a new album. I would have still been excited for this album, regardless who the drummer was, whether it was Mangini or Portnoy. But the fact that it's Portnoy and he hasn't been with them in 13 years, you know. You know, that's just unbelievable to me. I mean, I'm so glad he's back in the band and that I'll get a chance to go see them live for sure, because I wanted to see him live for some time now and I've never got the chance. And so to see him and John Petrucci playing together would be excellent. But yeah, so I'm beyond excited. I haven't stopped talking about this or thinking about this all day. Pretty much everyone I've crossed paths with today has found out about this news. And yeah, it's really exciting right now to be a fan of Dream Theater. You know, I'm still kind of in shock about it. Like, they kind of made it apparent that this would never happen over so many years, and so now it's just like, whoa, what? But yeah, so there's a couple of things like in the future of Dream Theater from now that they used to do that I hope they'll pick back up again on doing, and that's doing the covers, and that's Mike, you know, having some vocals here and there, some of the audience chatter stuff, just his bringing his personality back into the band. It's got to shine the way it did before too, and so I'm really interested to see where this goes. But one thing is, I know it's not going to suck. I know it's going to be fucking great. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I wish all the best to Mike Mangini, and you know, I give thanks to him for keeping one of my favorite bands alive, you know, helping keep one of my favorite bands alive for all these years, and continue to make great music. And I hope that that music will be not lost nor forgotten. I hope that that the Dream Theater guys in the reformed Mike Portnoy lineup will at least, pay homage to that 13 years where Mike wasn't with the band, and at least throw one or two songs in there, because there's lots of decent material there to pick from. So anyway, if you have any questions or wonders, and you just want to share your excitement, that's cool, because that's what I'm all about. Spread the love of the music, man. You know what I'm saying? So leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bam! Rock on! Yeah.